conversations, so many topics. You coming up, OOCHIE WALLY. Now, that record is I'm glad Nas made that record. That record was a freakish record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, how did that record come about?
That's a good question, right? So, okay, so let me take you to the beginning when there just wasn't no record, right? We sitting in the studio. A producer by the name of LP.
Okay, producer LP. Shout out to LP.
Producer LP. What up, LP? And he was working for Puff at the time. And so we came to him. We was like, yo, we need some beats. Nas was like, yo, we need joints. So he came to the studio, played some beats, right? He's playing beats. And Nas was like, go pass. The OOCHIE WALLY beat came on. And we got a little excited. Nas didn't get excited. He didn't like the beat. He's like,
Nas didn't like OOCHIE WALLY?
He didn't like it at first.
What? Okay.
So he was like, nah. And me and Jung was like, that shit was hard.
At that time, Nas probably was on his high horse, man. Because he a
he's
mega artist.
Thinking of something different. A lot of different things was going on outside of the music. You know what I'm saying? The Jay-Z beef.
Yeah, all that.
All this,
So he probably was not in the right mind.
So yeah, he was
not focused.
He wasn't quite, you know what I mean? Quite there. But we was.
I'm glad he passed that up.
So we was. So, he kind of like joked around. Was like, oh, you want that? Hey, put that on the tape. Give it to these niggas.
Okay.
So that was the start. He gave the beat up. So Jungle and Nashawn, they ride around with the beat, and they came up with an old cheer that the girls in my hood used to do on the block. They used to battle each other with cheers, girls against girls, and they used to stomp their feet and like a
Y'all
real
motherfuckers
cheerleader.
remember that shit?
So real cheerleader shit.
Y'all remember that?
We remember that because the reason why I remember because they were so ghetto, and after every battle of the cheers, the girls would fight, and then you know what I'm saying. So it was memorable in a sense where there was a lot of fighting and shooting and shit going on after
over cheering.
Yeah, because the girls get into it, and then the dudes get into
shooting.
Then it's
over cheerleader competition.
Over competition. So
my God, Queens Bridge for
that
real.
That was the thing. You know what I'm saying? So they remembered the cheer, and it went right with the beat. OOCHIE WALLY WALLY, OOCHIE bang.
That was a
OOCHIE
cheer.
WALLY WALLY. Yeah, that was a cheer. And then
some girl made that up.
A group of females. That was just the normal cheer.
See, we are fucking magical.
It was just a normal cheer.
Black people was magical, son.
That's a fact.
What the fuck? Stop playing.
Entire fact.
So it was OOCHIE WALLY WALLY, OOCHIE bang bang. That shit is a fucking hit. It's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh
I remember
shit.
The whole cheer, man. Real talk.
What?
Yep. So they remembered the cheer. And they remember the OOCHIE WALLY WALLY, OOCHIE bang bang, OOCHIE WALLY. So when it was time, we sitting in the studio doing a new record, and that beat came up. We was like, "That's the record." We called Jung. Me, Jung, and Horse was sitting in the studio, and we was like, "Yo, the hook. What was that hook that y'all made?" So Jung was like, let me call Nashawn, and Nashawn was like, OOCHIE WALLY WALLY over the phone, bang bang.
No.
And he was like, yeah, and I was like, that go. That go. I said, but we need more. So, and then we was like, yo, we need a girl. You know what I mean? So LES had a chick in his arsenal. Her name was Shalene.
Shout out to Shalene.
Shout out to Shalene. She came through.
We need her up here, man.
Yeah, she came through, and we pretty much dictated to her how we wanted it to sound.
So she's the one.
So
Bang bang. So that was a voice on there.
That was her.
Okay. That's my record.
So let me break down the hook. So we had the first part of the hook. OOCHIE WALLY WALLY, OOCHIE bang bang, OOCHIE WALLY WALLY, OOCHIE bang bang. So then the next part of the hook, she really came from. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Remember that song?
Oh yeah.
Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side.
Niggas a bunch of fucking genius.
She really
See, you can't do music if you're not creative.
Yeah, that's a fact. So we took that.
She really, and they got cut it.
Hey. She really took it out.
Yo, Angie Martinez, we need this on your show, goddammit.
Really, baby, scream and shout. So we told her to lay that down like that. And then we was satisfied, but then we was like,
yo. Now you send me home to study, boy.
In the beginning, we need a little nasty talk, sound like you doing it, sound like you fucking, she did it. And, that's what came out.
And then Nas heard
So Nas didn't hear the record. So we had the record. The record was done. I think I jumped on it immediately. What up, ma? Take a look, you hypnotized. How my long dick stretch your insides for real, ma.
Okay. Where's?
Immediately.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. OOCHIE WALLY in the building. Okay.
Yeah. So I jumped on it immediately. Jungle jumped on it immediately. Little young thing. Go around my dick with your tongue ring. Start from the front and grind from the side and fuck from behind it. You know what I'm saying? So jumped on it immediately.
Okay.
And then Horse jumped on it. And then I remember we was telling Horse, come in different. Like, the rhyme's dope, but come in different. So Horse was like, I don't like that. He scrapped the whole thing. And then he came back the next day. When it comes to sex, I'm similar to the Thriller in Manila. Bitches call me Horse, the pussy filler. You know what I'm saying? He took that piece from Big.
The fact that he incorporated that Big in there,
no question.
Genius.
That was very genius. And he came back with that, and we was like, there it is. You know what I mean? So us three was on the record. So now the record sat on a shelf for 8 months, my dude.
What? Gotta be patient in this bitch.
The record sat on the shelf
for like 6 months.
8 months.
Oh, 8 months.
8 months. So
okay.
What attracted us back to the record, because it's 8 months later, we forgot about it. What attracted us back to it was we was driving around in the city, and at the time Nelly had just surfaced, and he had the I'm going down, down, baby, your street in a Range Rover, boom, boom, baby. Up, listen to me now. Light it up and take a puff, listen to me now. And he was selling 500,000 copies a week.
This nigga's rich.
You understand what I'm saying?
Super rich.
And I think he was well into a month, and he was still selling 500,000. Not 500. 500,000 copies a week.
$500,000 a week.
Yes. This is
this shit went diamond.
Oh, definitely. That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
Damn.
But that's what attracted us. So, because that song gave off the she really
compliment.
Really my vibe. It gave off that vibe.
Yeah,
sonically, it gave off that vibe. So I was like, damn. I was like, if this is doing that sounds similar, and it's just as fun.
You made a right call, man.
Just as fun. It wasn't just
Coach
me.
Prime.
It wasn't just me, though. It wasn't just me. It was me, Jung, and Horse just congregating about that topic. It's like, yo, this just sound similar. Like, yo, we need to do something. We need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to do something. So we lingered with that on our minds, right? And at the time, Nas was in L.A., and he'd been in L.A. for about six months, right? At the time, we didn't hear from him in a minute, and we was trying to get him to come back and start the Queensbridge album, because we needed to get that. It was a deadline, and, Sony was calling. They couldn't get through to him and shit like that. There's a lot going on. So one day, Nas was like, yo, send me my two-way. Remember the two-ways? There's like little computers.
Yeah.
Dial in, you could get some information and swap.
Yeah, I remember the two-way,
Okay, so he was like, yo, send me my two-way. Send it through express mail. Send it to me. I want to, see what's going on. Because I guess he kind of took some downtime from the game. He didn't have his two-way. He didn't have no phone.
He was disconnected. He was
disconnected for a second. So finally, he was like, yo, send me my two-way. So we was like, all right, cool. It's a good time. It's good timing. You need to come on back. It's good timing. It's a good time to sing you, get back into. So we went to the house, picked up the two-way. Jung picked up the two-way. Just so happened he popped it open, read the first email that was on the two-way because it's full of emails. It's full of mail.
Of course, Nas, man.
Full of mail.
Okay.
He popped open just the first one. It was from DJ Clue. And Clue said, yo, Nas, give me a joint for my mixtapes coming out on the 28th. This was like October something. He was like, November 28th is coming out. So we was like, all right. He was like, get it from Horse. And sent it out to Clue. Close it up. Put the joint in the mail. Send it off to Nas. To get it from Clue. Clue got the message. Called Horse immediately. Yo, Horse, you got the joint? Horse said, yeah, we got the joint, but we got to get it from the studio and put it on CD or put it on tape so we can hand it off to you. He's like, bet. So what we was worried about was Nas wasn't on the record. It was just me, Jung, and Horse.
It was
on
a
the
three of
record.
y'all.
So we was kind of worried that we sent the message from Nas. I don't think Nas know the story. This is my first time telling the story, though.
Oh,
so
wow.
So I don't think, the page came from Nas in Clue's eyes. So he said, get it from Horse. So we was kind of worried, but, he still was like, Nas was telling him to get it from Horse. So whatever you give him, he probably accept. But we didn't know, we was kind of nervous that Nas wasn't on it. He might not accept it. So we called him. He was like, yo, meet me in the city. He drove. Long story short, gave it to him. He was fucking with it.
Okay.
He was like, yo, I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? Without Nas on it.
Okay.
So he was like, oh, we lit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the mixtape came out, and I swear, man, it didn't take 2 weeks. So the mixtape came out. We went uptown. I went and copped 3 copies, jumped out, gave Horse a copy, gave Jung a copy. I slid in the copy. I was driving, slid in the copy, looking for where the song is. So if you looking, so we's number 2 if you coming from the bottom.
Okay.
If you coming from the bottom, we number 2.
Okay.
So that explains where they had us at. We was all the way on the bottom with the song. And I remember the mixtape being heavily,
There's a lot of artists on there. Cameron, a bunch. I know. The Clue tapes, man. Clue tapes is history, man.
So somehow,
legendary.
2 weeks later, Stretch and Barbito
got a hold of it.
They got a hold of it.
So how did Nas got on it?
I'm gonna get to it. So now we hear it on the radio. I hear it in strip clubs. I'm excited. I call Horse. I call Nas. Yo, Nas, listen. Remember that song we did? Boom, boom, boom. I said, they playing it. They feeling it. How they get the record? I said, I don't know, but I ain't gonna tell him. I don't know, but they feeling it, son. And he said, his words was, nah, son, that wasn't it. I'm telling you, that song ain't it. I said, son, trust me. This is it. He was like, nah, son, nah. He said, when I come out there, we gonna get the right joint and we gonna go in. I said, all right, cool.
Nah,
come on back.
Like Malcolm X
I said,
shit.
come on back. So we God bless Big Cap. We gave Big Cap 2 12-inch. Me and Horse had printed up some vinyl.
Okay.
To give out to some DJs because since we was getting, we was gaining traction. I said,
might
we might as well
get
you know
it
what I'm saying?
on.
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in.
So we gave God bless. We gave Big Cap.
Shout out to Big Cap. Rest in peace.
Big Cap, rest in peace. Miss you, bro.
From around my way.
And that's right. That's right. Representing Far Rock. So Cap, the story goes like this. So Cap was second to Flex in the tunnel. So when Flex took a break,
crazy.
When Flex take a break,
Cap
was on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So one day, so Clue was playing it on one radio station, and
Flex
hadn't played it yet. Flex hadn't played it yet.
Clue was on Hot 97.
Clue was on 97. So
yeah.
Flex didn't play it yet. Where he's at, Flex didn't play it yet. So Flex had called us and was like, yo, why you ain't give me the record? And, we went back and forth like, Flex, so we went back and forth. So he was like, yo, look, tell your man to get on the record and I'll blast off.
Nas.
So he was like,
tell Nas, get on that record.
Right. He was like,
Flex already know what time it was.
Yeah, he know what time it was. So we was like, Flex, he ain't gonna believe us. You gotta call. We gotta make a call with you on the line now. So he said, do it. We forwarded him.
Damn, the politics is strong.
Pause. And so they on the phone. So the conversation kind of went like this. He's like, yo, Nas, what's up? What's up, big dog? He said, yo, Flex, what's up? Yo, big dog, I ain't trying to tell you how to run your business or nothing, but your boys got one. That was his
Flex, no. OOCHIE WALLY
OOCHIE
bang bang.
He said,
oh, man.
The story was, he said, I kind of felt out of touch when I heard it. He said, I'm doing a set in the tunnel. He said, I got it upside down. I got it going crazy. He said, I'll get tired. I tell Cap, I said, yo, Cap, take over. Cap gets on and it throws on the record. He said, it felt like I wasn't even a part of hip hop the way the fucking dance floor. He said, the way the dance floor turned upside down, he said, it felt like I wasn't part of hip hop. He said, I feel some kind of way. You know what he said? I was like, wow, that was big. You know?
Wow, that record is that strong.
And he was like, yo, this shit is, he said, your boys got one. So I was like, woo. I was like, I'm glad Flex is telling them this shit.
Facts.
You know
coming from the
coming
majors.
from us, maybe.
Coming from a major.
It wouldn't have hit so hard. So now it's like, I think the Sony rep was on the line as well, and he was like, yo, Lenny, send me the rail. Sent them the rail. He did what he did with it, sent it back. Flex.
Bombed that shit.
Bombed it for about,
then y'all shot the video.
4 hours. He bombed that song and playing it back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I'm probably exaggerating.
Come on, you telling that record.
But he played that shit for a long time.
Dropped the bomb on it.
He dropped so many bombs.
Now the makeup of the video.
Oh, that was something different too. See, because it was a thing where, because Bravehearts wasn't Bravehearts yet. We wasn't signed yet or nothing. So it was a whole little thing with that. And then, like I said, we had to do the Queensbridge Projects album. So what they devised up was to throw the OOCHIE WALLY record on that album, and then that record kind of propelled it. Okay. Yeah, kind of propelled.
Okay, that was strategy
because
right there.
Because it was a B-side record.
That's right. The record's already hot on the streets.
Already hot.
So now you put it on the project. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
It was out. I mean, it was cool. It was kind of a no-brainer,
Absolutely.
But I felt that we could have wrestled that bull a little better, as far as like business